What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We are Sunday, June 4th. Welcome to the month of June. I have not recorded like half of this week because it sucked. Oh, surprise! But today's Sunday and I'm hoping that I'm gonna get a great day. I just finished shopping for my first order, $14 for 1.3 miles. I was not able to take a screenshot because it popped on my screen and I accepted it and I saw the payout in the miles and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Everything was in stock and now she's 4 minutes away. She's in an apartment building, but I think there is no gate code because I checked on Google Maps and we should be fine. She's 4 minutes away. Let's go. All right. She's apartment number 2. I'm gonna take a wild guess and think it's on the ground floor. Number 1, number 2. Here it is. Drop off is done. So as I was expecting, there was no gate. She was on the ground floor. So she had 24 items, but 10 of those items were the little like Shiba cat food, whatever. So that was that, and it was all in stock. So I didn't even have to message her or anything. I almost missed it because they put it flat on the shelf, so you don't see it unless you're actually looking for it. And even me, that's the thing. If I can't find something on the shelf, I will try to find the label. So if I find the label, sometimes it's behind another item. So that's my trick. Let's not crash into another car here. This pays $9, so I'm expecting a $5 tip, flat tip. Whatever. I can't say no to money at this point. Especially when it's doable and when it's easy. It was a pretty easy delivery. There was parking right in front of the building. So yes, I'm pretty happy with this order. Now it's 2:22 p.m. I'm gonna go back to the store and hopefully we get some more. Very important question to ask the public. What's the deal with those people who walk on the road when there is a sidewalk available? What's your deal? What's your problem? What's your reasoning? What's your process of thinking? Please let me know, because this is a mystery that I have yet to discover. So I accepted a $26 order, going 0.8 miles for Yasmin, one of my best customers here. And while I was shopping, I received a $15 order for Justin, right, on Uber. So I accept it. I open the items and she wants 7 packs of 20 pounds of ice. So I unsigned it. Please and thank you. So now I'm gonna go and continue shopping for Yasmin. All right, we are done shopping. I only had to refund one thing, which was the peanut butter, and she always chooses one that's never in stock. So she always asks for a refund. Everything else was in stock. And now I'm gonna go deliver. You know what's funny? That I literally delivered to her yesterday. Yes, yesterday. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Yesterday the order paid me $23, today it's paying me $26. Also, Doordash changed the screen when you're done shopping and you're going to check out. It used to be 2 screens or something like that. Now it's like a bunch of screens because I guess some drivers have been using the self-checkout at Pavilions and Albertsons and Vaughn's, because basically you have to take the taxes out. Like they have to take away the taxes. You cannot do that at self-checkout. So it used to tell you to take away the taxes, but I guess some drivers have not been following that, and Doordash were like charged the tax, which they already are charged for it. So, but first of all, they tell you do not go to self-checkout. Then they tell you to put the rewards number, which is 555-555-5555 instead of like your phone number. And then they tell you to ask the cashier to take the taxes out, to take the taxes away. And then it says use credit and not debit, because if you use debit, it's not gonna work. But basically that's what's happening. So it used to be simpler, but I guess some people are not following the rules, or they're just not. I mean, I think you would be surprised at how many people are actually not even reading what's on their screen, and they're just doing like whatever they feel is the best. And then they're like, I don't understand, I was deactivated. Yes, because you don't read what's on your screen and you don't follow the instructions. But anyway, that's this on that. I'm going to go deliver. Oh, so sorry. Thank you. Drop-off is done. Tipped $13, which is absolutely amazing. It took me 17 minutes to shop for this because I had to wait at the meat section because she wanted some like lobster tail and some snow crabs, whatever. But and now I'm gonna go back to the store. It's 3:30. Pretty good start of my day. The 14 Uber Eats is stayed 14. The Uber Eats customer tipped $5, just as I expected. Let's go back to the store. Just accepted a $25 order on Uber. Just trying to roll my window up. It's for 38 items though, 48 units, but I haven't been doing anything for the past maybe 25 minutes. I want to be working. I don't want to be waiting in the car. I did decline a few Uber Eats order because they were like $12 for 5 miles kind of deal. Or I think I declined 3 Doordash orders. They were like $8 for a stack order going 6 miles. Anyway, I took this one. I'm like secretly hoping that it's gonna be more. I don't think I've delivered to that person before. It's a lot of items. She has a few triples and doubles in there. She has a gallon of water. I'm trying to see if she has something else. Let me see. Overall, the items are not complicated. Like, it's a lot of small items, you know, like soap, like hand soap, mini toothpaste, deodorant. She has like a lot of individual Kellogg's cereal, whatever it is. She has some, yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy to do. It's just a lot of items, but ultimately it's not that many big items, if that makes sense. She only has 1 gallon of water and 1 gallon of grape juice. The rest is small items. So, oh, and she has 1 pack. No, it's a 6-pack of Canada Dry. So, you know, really can't complain about that. Hopefully everything is in stock. I think it was pretty well stocked today. So, fingers crossed. It is 4:19 p.m. Okay, shopping's done. Her phone was off, so she was not answering the messages. I replaced 3 items that I thought I felt comfortable replacing, and I refunded 3 others. So it's an apartment building. She gave instructions on how to access those, so I'm hoping it's gonna go smooth, but hopefully I get no trouble delivering to that person. So update on the situation. I have delivered to her before. Thing is, there are stairs. So like I said, I'm not grabbing everything by hand because she has a bunch of heavy stuff. I managed the stairs. There are a few more not stairs, but little like indent. That makes it really complicated. But we will survive, I guess. Like this bag. At least she left like detailed instructions. But see those little shits? Ugh. Alright. I was saying, at least she gave detailed instructions on how to reach her apartment. So that's this on that. There's a closed door. Y'all are really not thinking about drivers here. This is getting on my nerves. Okay, so drop off is done. As you could see, it's really just not ideal. Like, if you're disabled, I don't think you can live here. Period. Because there are 6 steps to reach the front door, like I told you. And then, if you want to reach like her hallway or whatever, there is a gigantic step as well. Honestly, it's just, there is like a closed door in between like a part, so it's really complicated. Like, honestly, this is getting on my nerve. Like, you know, your apartment building is shit like that. Why do you order a shit ton of stuff that's heavy? Anyway, I actually already delivered to her before. I don't know if I told you guys, but anyway, base paid $17. I'm expecting, honestly, I'm really hopeful that this order is going to be more than 25, because this took me more than an hour to complete because she was far away, there's traffic, then I had to put everything in the cart, so you know that takes time as well. So yeah, I'm really hoping that this is gonna be more, but we will see. For now, I'm gonna put my cart back in the car and I'm gonna go back to the store. So this is not heavy, but I'm so tired of those like gigantic packs of toilet paper. Like, it doesn't fit anywhere. You can't put it in a Doordash bag because it's too big. You can't put it in like a grocery bag because it doesn't fit. You can't really put it anywhere because it's too, you know, it's too heavy to be put on groceries. Even though today I did, because there was nothing that was like that needed to be on top. Everything that needs to be on top I put on top, but it's just so like, oh, come on. And you can't put it under your arm because usually, you know, I put it under my arm, but no, this was like a gigantic pack. It's just like a struggle, to be honest. But anyway, it's 5:36 p.m. Let's go back to the store. Just accepted. How much was it? I don't even know. I literally just saw the order 2 seconds ago and I don't remember what it is. $22 order on Uber Eats going 3.9 miles. The catch is there is, okay, it's 16 items, but 54 units. And I just looked at the items and basically it's like the produce. 7 bananas, 12 tangerines, 12 mandarins, 7 bottles of San Pellegrino. It's gonna be an easy shop. Hopefully everything is in stock. We'll see, but it's not as bad as it looks like, and it's a house too, so we should be fine. And I'm actually starving, so I need to go to the store to buy something to eat, and I'll probably eat it while I'm shopping. And it is currently 6:25, so I've been waiting for a while right now. Okay, so I received a $24 order on Doordash going 0.4 miles, but it was for 56 items. I decided to accept it because I wanted to see if the items were like multiples, you know what I mean? And it wasn't, but I was like, okay, usually she's not too complicated of a person. She agrees to all of the replacements, so I was like, her stuff was really easy to get. So I was like, okay, let's do that. So I started shopping, and then I went to, I grabbed the deli items. I made the replacement for one of the cheese because they didn't have the one that she wanted. And she sent me a message and she was like, can you check with me the replacements? In my head, I was like, on the 56 items? I was like, whatever, okay. So I started sending her messages, and literally 5 minutes later, she did not answer any of the messages. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to unassign because this is a recipe for disaster. I'm just shooting myself in the foot, setting myself up for failure, basically. So sadly, I said goodbye to $24, but I think that was the best decision to make. So I'm just gonna finish shopping for that Uber Eats. All right, so shopping is done. This took me way longer than I would have thought it would take me. I don't know why. DoorDash is sending me so many shitty orders, honestly. $4 for stack orders. Like, I've never seen this before. So, as I told you guys, I unassigned a $24 order because it was just too many items. It was 56 items, right? That fact is not complicated because it was a lot of main street food, like cereal, you know, stuff that you know it's gonna be in stock. And if the one that she chose is not in stock, there's gonna be a variation of it, like cinnamon raisin bagels, for example. They didn't have the brand that she wanted, but they had another brand for the exact same bagels. You know, the American cheese, they had another American cheese, this kind of stuff. I missed my turn. Anyway, so the thing is, she never gave me any shit for replacements before today. So I don't know if today, because she ordered a lot, she wanted, I don't know, but basically she told me that she wanted me to send her a message for every replacement. So she lives here, just right there. So you can see I literally just left the store. Why is nobody going? What are you doing? People are so weird. Sure, let me stop in the middle of the damn road. Good Lord. Anyway, so she's one of my regular customers, and that's probably why I received her order. The thing is, I cannot send you a message for every little thing that's out of stock. That's just not. You have to pay me more than this. Like $24 for 56 items. I'm just assuming she tipped $10. Yeah, that's cool and all, and some people are gonna say,
wow, you're so ungrateful, $10 tip is good enough.
No, it's not. For $300 worth of food, you should be tipping at least 20 bucks. For somebody, it's gonna take me like an hour to shop for all of that, right? And then I have to go pay, obviously, and then I have to go deliver. So the thing is, she's in an apartment building, and granted, she's on the ground floor, but there is never parking in front of her building. So I still have to grab the stuff and carry it to the door, open the door, carry it to her door. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a job. It's a real job. Tendency today is me getting all of the red lights. So I was like, you know what? And then, so I was like, okay, fine. I'll just send her a message. I'm gonna hope that everything else is in stock, you know? I sent her 3 messages for 3 replacements. 5 or 7 minutes later, because I continued shopping for the Uber Eats order as well, 5 to 7 minutes later, she still did not answer the message. So I was like, why do you ask me to send you a message for... Maybe I'm gonna go on the right then, because why do you send me a message asking me to send you to let you know about the replacements if when I do you're not answering the messages? Like, what's the point? You literally told me, can you let me know? I let you know and you don't answer. So what's the point? Like, I really don't understand. Just like all of those people who are not answering the messages. Earlier, the person I have not even checked how much I made on that delivery. The one that I did earlier, I tried to call her because she had replacements and the phone was off. Like, literally off. I called and not even one ring. It was like, how you reach whatever. And I was like, but you just ordered literally $200 worth of food. Why do you turn your phone off? That's something I don't understand. But anyway, I unassigned it because I was almost done with the Uber Eats customer. And I was like, you know what? This is just gonna take me too long. And Uber has been sending me the best orders out of the two. Like, between DoorDash and Uber Eats, Uber is still the best app for me. Even though this week, I didn't work on Wednesday and Friday. I mean, I did work, but then I received nothing, so I went back home. So I was like, so this week I made half of what I usually make. But still, when you look at like the trend on my apps, Uber is still the app that sends me more orders and better orders overall. So I was like, I don't want to make the Uber Eats customer wait an extra 40 minutes just because. And if she never sent me the message asking me for the replacement, I would have taken it. I would have done it. But she said, let me know about the replacements. Then she does not answer. And also, to add to the fun, she had alcohol. So I would not have been able to just drop the order and leave like I usually do. I would have had to wait for her to give me her ID. Not that I don't think she would have given it to me, but that's an added wait time. And since she's the closest to the store, I would have had to deliver to her first and not the Uber Eats customer, obviously. So, it didn't make sense. I was like, you know what? You're just going to stress yourself out, and sometimes you're just going to take the L, You're just going to take the loss and say, oh, well, like, if they did not send me this order before, I would have done it. But, no, not this time. So, unfortunately, I had to unassign, but now I'm on my way to deliver to the Uber Eats customer. She did not answer either, but I replaced the Jell-O, I replaced the watermelon. She wanted organic, but they didn't have it. But everything else on her list was not organic, so I was like, I'm pretty sure you're fine with non-organic. So I replaced that, and I replaced the prosciutto, and I refunded the chocolate milk because she wanted the Horizon one, organic chocolate milk, but they didn't have it. The only chocolate milk that they had was non-organic and really shitty ass brand like Nesquik or whatever. So I did not replace. So now I'm on my way and we should be fine. I also replaced the tangerine. She also had 7 bottles of San Pellegrino, I told you guys. She wanted the plastic ones, but they only had 4 of the plastic ones, but they had the glass bottles ones, and it is the same. It is exactly the same. So I grabbed 4 plastic bottles and 3 glass bottles of San Pellegrino. This is the exact same brand, the exact same kind. It's like plain San Pellegrino. I think there is like 1.2 fluid ounces difference between the 2 bottles, so I don't think she's gonna be mad at me. I mean, she could, but I don't care. So anyway, she lives in a house. I'm like 5 minutes away from her house. Everything should be fine. I bought some brownies because I am literally starving. I haven't eaten since like 11 this morning and it's 7 p.m. So it's been, I don't know why, it's just unfortunate that I didn't do anything for an hour when I could have done like that DoorDash order, and just as I get like a good Uber Eats order, they send me that. Obviously it's when the customer places the order, but it's unfortunate. Sometimes it really sometimes it just doesn't work. Some days it's like order after order after order. While you're coming back, you get an order. Today is not one of those days. Drop off is done. She said in the notes to leave it at the wooden gate, which is what I just did. And now I'm gonna go back to the store. It's 7:30 in 3 minutes. Base pace, 14 bucks. I don't remember how much I accepted it for. 22. So there might be a hidden tip. Who knows? I'm hoping that there will be. This is amazing. The view is absolutely stunning around here. The thing is, the houses are built on like poles. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying, but since they're built on like the hill and there is not enough land to build the house, there is one side of the house that's like on poles, on pillars. I don't know if I would trust that to live there, because you never know, right? Look at that house. What the hell? Okay, you can't see anything, but view is really nice. Look at that house. Look at that mansion. Only 3 people live here, I'm sure, because there are 3 cars. That's crazy. Do you realize how much people would... Look at this one. Those are 2 houses, actually. I feel like if those people who own those houses would rent some rooms in there, it would not be as expensive as renting like an entire apartment building. But like, if I had enough friends, that's what I would do. I would, instead of renting like an entire apartment for myself, I would just rent like a house. I mean, you know, you gotta be liking your friends enough to live with them, but that's what I would do. So the $25 order ended up being $29, which is pretty good because it took me an hour and 15 minutes to complete. So, you know, I'm happy. I was hoping for it to be more than 25, and it is more. So we'll see for this one. Let's go back to the store. Guys, it is 8:30 and I'm on my way home. I just received right now, 5 seconds ago, the tip for my last order. So I've been waiting for an hour since I just received the tip, and I haven't been receiving anything. I received 2 $8 orders on Uber, which I declined. I just received a $3.50 on Doordash, so I ended my dash. Now I'm on my way home. My last order was supposed to be 22 bucks. It ended up being $35. Yes, please and thank you. Hallelujah. I did tell you that it took me longer than it should have taken me. I don't know why. Like, I don't even think I spoke to anybody. But anyway, that's amazing. They tipped me 21 bucks. That's great. A great surprise to end the day, because I left the store thinking that I didn't make 100 bucks, because without this tip, so when that happens, when I'm expecting a hidden tip or hoping for one, I just add $8, and if it's more, good. But I don't expect a hidden tip when I'm doing my calculation. That's crazy, because literally 3 weeks ago, Sundays were my best days, and last summer it did the same. Sundays went from being my best days to my worst days, and I kind of see the trend going back to not being my best day again. I'm receiving a $5 order on Uber. I forgot to turn my shift off. What is this dude doing? There was at least 2 hours today where I didn't do anything. I remember Joe Easy said that he never gives the hourly rate because it does not represent what we really do. I completely agree. Like right now, I made $100 in like 3 active hours, right? But at the same time, okay, my dude, like, it's time to move. At the same time, I've been waiting at least 2 hours without doing anything, you know? So I just go by how much I made per day. The goal is still 200, but it's been almost impossible to hit lately. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of factors. The fact that school is out, teachers are back doing Doordash. Like I said the other day, The Writers Guild is on strike, so all of those people are going back to the apps, waiting for their regular job to go back to normal. And you know, we just have to live with it. We have to factor that, and we have to just take it as it is. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and see how to go back on T-Mobile, because Verizon, I'm done with Verizon trying to with me, basically. They screwed me over too many times in not even 2 months. I'm tired of this, you know, so I am looking to go back to them, and I'm probably gonna have a fee to pay to Verizon. I don't care. At this point, that's where I am. I'm ready to lose money. But anyway, thank you for joining along today. I know this was not a crazy video. I only made like $100. Not super interesting, but I have a new series coming out, and you'll see what it is. But hopefully you guys are gonna like it. It's like a year-long series. I'm not gonna lie, I got the idea from Nugs. He's making his Tesla video idea, and I thought it was a brilliant idea. So credit is given when due. We'll see, but hopefully you guys like it for the time being. Thank you so much for riding along today with me. If you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I thought there was somebody, but no, it's the Jeep. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.